Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. The Storm with a runner at first. Ketel Marte sends one high. Sends it deep. It's out of here. The versatile and powerful Ketel Marte goes yard. Willie Castro comes to the plate now as the tying run following the homer. Foul. The Storm have pushed across a pair of runs so far this inning. Smith gets it to first. That completes the strikeout for out number 1. Here's Mike Trout at the plate now. 0 for 1 on the day.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
First pitch misses. Throws one in the dirt. Hits it foul. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Kyle Schwarber is next to the plate. Sends it foul. McLean ready and deals. Delivers a sweeper, but it misses the plate. That pitch had a parachute attached. Now there's a bullet down the line. And that's a foul ball. The Web Gens have allowed a pair of runs to score this frame. Keeps it going. Using lots of energy on the mound this frame. And there's a hit. And that extends the inning. Aaron Judge ready to hit. He doubled in his first at bat. Starts with the ball. Kicks and delivers. Help us out here, huh?
Ball 2.
That's the kind you just shake your head at. Swings and lifts one to left center. Montes on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. The Storm played 2 runs in the frame. Will Smith leads us off. Fastball Freddie goes with the heater and misses the bat. Nope, denied. Next. Look out. Almost got him upstairs. Will waits. Hanging tough. Hauls it in. One away. Next up here in the 4th, Lázaro Montes. Came up empty first time up, 0 for 1.
Montes.
And sent foul. Web Gens, 1 down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle, and it squirts through for a base hit.
next for St. Louis.
Ceddanne Rafaela comes to bat here in the fourth.
Ceddanne Rafaela.
First pitch of the ball. One the count. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Strike three. And it doesn't look like he's ready to come out of this game quite yet. Now a chance for Mike Trout. Count is 0-1. You saw that well. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. Slider. Strike three. And that's the inning. Peralta wraps it up without allowing any runs to score. Shohei Ohtani hits leadoff this frame.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Albies handles, slings it to first, and there's one down.
Up next for High Desert, the third baseman, Charlie Condon.
Condon in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. That one's foul. Here comes the 1-2. And strike three, up to 4 strikeouts now.
Up next for High Desert.
Here's Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Throwing bubbles for strikes. That's in the dirt. Righty sets, kicks, fires. Hangs in there. Not done yet. The wind of the pitch. Strike three. Inning over. That was as easy as 1, 2, 3. Don't go away. Best is yet to come. Kyle Schwarber gets us going in this frame. Ground ball, and it's foul. The pitch. Foul ball on the ground. Close game here in Diamond Dynasty. Slider misses for a ball. 2-2 is the count. Off the plate. Keeps battling. The payoff. And it's a leadoff walk. Willie Castro approaches the box as a parallel for. So out of the bullpen comes the righty, Devin Williams. He'll do his best to keep this a one-run game. Castro up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Count runs to 1-1. In the air, headed to right. Judge bolting towards it. Makes the grab, one away. Brandon Lowe deals himself into the box.
The first baseman, number 5, Brandon Lowe.
Fights it off. Schwarber, the runner at first with one gone. Harper to second, that's one. Back to first for two, and that'll do it. Top half of the fifth is complete. Back in James McCann, the first to hit this inning. Top shelf talent here. It's a diamond. Lifted in the air to right. Trout towards the line. Brings it in. And the leadoff hitter set down in their half of the fifth. Here's a diamond card at the plate. Ketel Marte already has a homer to his name today as his first at bat resulted in that two-run blast. Slows down enough to foul off the change. And the pitch. 1-1 now. The curve misses for a ball. Fights it off. The wind of the pitch. That's ripped to right, down the line. And it's a foul ball. The Web Gems lead by a run. Run it back. The wind, the kick, the pitch. In the air to center. Rafaela camping under it. Pulls it in, 2 away. Willie Castro shuffles into the box.
Shortstop, Willie Castro.
Sprinkled a little magic on that one. It's the sweeper that misses. The 1-2. Two-strike curve is fouled away. Willie waits. Will do it again. And the pitch. Diving attempt, but squirts away. Throws to first. He's safe. And the batter reaches after the misplay. Mike Trout now. In 2014, Nike made him the first baseball player since Ken Griffey Jr. to have his own signature cleat line. And the pitch. 1-1 the count. Not so fast, my friend. Runner on the go, trying to take second. On the ground, up the middle. And it's a base hit for the member of the live series. And that puts runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting for the Stone.
Kyle Schwarber at the dish with runners at the corners. Got to be surgical here because this guy can make you pay. Kazuma Okamoto, the pinch hitter, and a big at bat in this game with the tying run standing at third. First pitch misses for a ball. 1-2. The pitch. Trout on the move to second. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job keeping the pitch close. That saved an important run. Throw is in time, and it's Ozzie Albies leads off the top of the sixth. Swing and a miss. He was late. Up and in, and he gets out of the way. Pitcher thought he had you there. Swings, hits a ground ball to second. Marte throws to first. One gone here. Ethan Holiday steps in the box. Still looking for a hit today, but potentially just saving some magic for this AB. Delivers a cutter out of the zone. The 1-1 now. Swung on and crushed. Still in the air. Makes the grab at the warning track. Will Smith bats here in the sixth. Swing, misses the cutter. Ripped on the ground to short. Castro sends it to first. Easy out, and that ends the inning. That wraps up the top. Aaron Judge bats first this inning. In the air, out to center. Rafaela makes his way to it. Brings it in, and now one away. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Adding to the score, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Late with the swing there. A pair of sinkers to start the at-bat, and it's 0-2. On the ground to Ozzie Albies. 2 gone. Charlie Condon steps in.
For a high desert, the third baseman, Charlie Condon.
Misses the plate for a ball.
Now pitching.
Greg Weissert, the new arm, and they have a diamond on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. And the righty kicks and delivers. Hit hard, and that gets through.
Up next for a high
Bryce
desert,
Harper at the
first
dish
baseman,
with a
number
runner on
3,
first.
Bryce
0-1 the count. Skips up some dust. Ball and a strike now as the runner holds. The Storm with a chance to tie it up. That's a strikeout, and you earned it. 6 innings in the books. Stick around. More Diamond Dynasty action coming up. Lazaro Montes leads things off up by a run.
Lazaro Montes.
0-1 to start. Here's the pitch. Swings and lifts one to center. Trout drifting under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Ceddanne Rafaela strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. Cutter in for a strike. Bunting for a hit, but that rolls foul. Here comes the 0-2. Lives to see another pitch. And the 0-2. That doesn't catch the zone. Belts one deep. Takes it in for the out. Mike Trout comes up here in the 7th. Swung on and connects. That's a knock as they get a runner on base. Kyle Schwarber in the box with a runner on first. Fouls it. Oh, 1. The pitch. Runner on the go. McCann fires. Safe. That's a stolen base. Kicks and delivers. Ruled the ball. Look good from here, though. In for a strike, and we might see that fastball again. Not finished yet. Runner at second with 2 gone. Won't go away. Ground ball. Next to hit after the RBI single. So it's the lefty out of the pen, Adrian Morejon. Swung on, and this one is smacked to the warning track. Bangs off the wall. Schwarber rounds third, headed for the plate. In to score from first. And now it's a 2-run game. Brandon Lau comes to the plate following the RBI. Double. What was that? Goes back to the slider. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit. And this could score the run from second. The run comes in from second. It's 6-2. Albies in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Marte gets him easily, and it ends the inning. James McCann at the plate leading things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Delivers an opening pitch strike. Keeps it fair. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's Ketel Marte. Fouls it off. The Storm, runner at first. On the ground. This could be 2. There's 1. Now to first, and it's a double play. Willie Castro up now with the bases empty thanks to some defensive teamwork. Starts the at-bat with a ball. Oh, 1 fires. Swings, ground ball up the middle. Base hit. Castro headed for the plate. And he scores easily. It's 6-3. And the hits just keep coming. Swings, it's a ground ball to third. Zips it to first. That's the 3rd out. 7 innings complete. Stepping aside. Back here in a 3-run game. Ethan Holliday leads off up by 3. 0 for 3. He's flied out, he's grounded out, and he is struck out. Doesn't connect. He was late. Not quite ready for a pitch. This one popped up. Harper moves under this one. Lays out and makes the play. Will Smith comes to the plate as a parallel 4 card. I know you put a lot of work in to get the P4 status, so good job. Swings, and this one is smashed. Back at the track. He brings it in at the wall. So close. So up next to the dish, Lázaro Montes. Andrew McCutchen strolls to the plate as they go.